I am about to watch the season 1 finale of Hannibal. So I recorded my reaction to the first 3 episodes, so I'll link those in the description. But I'm now up to the season finale. My main question this whole season is how Hannibal is doing all of this. Because it appears that he's quite actively killing people, but how? And like I have questions about that. And also, the obvious question, so I know that there's 3 seasons, and yet it seems like the obvious plot for the season finale is to have Will find out that Hannibal is a serial killer and eats people, and yet how do you do that and then have 2 more seasons? I'm not sure where they're going with this, but I am intrigued to find out. So let's go. So I've been thinking this whole time that Will has total James Potter vibes, and this whole stag thing. Hello, obviously. He's got muddy feet, which is not a good sign. But I am very concerned about him, and I'm waiting for someone to, like, I assume at some point going to find out that there is something physically wrong with him. I don't imagine he'll be pleased. And having nothing to do with the actual storyline, those small sleep shorts that he's in all the time, those boxers. Thank you, costume department. Please tell me that he called someone for help. Because he clearly needs help, and I think that he knows that. He called Hannibal. Opposite of help. And here's the other thing about the eventual, inevitable reveal of Hannibal as a serial killer. I'm starting to hope it doesn't happen yet, because that betrayal when Will is already this weakened, I don't think he could handle. Does he see the ear in the sink? Okay, even if it is there, maybe he placed Here's the thing. Here's what this show is doing. It the whole time, but it's making us question now what is real. That's clever. I suggest they start by doing another brain scan. See, Alana, I like her. I like her. Also, I love Gillian Anderson in this. She is so perfect. I was wondering what was up with all those fishing lures. But this shows, though, that Hannibal intended to frame Will this entire time. And Hannibal has never been a likable character, but what the fuck? Okay, here's what I don't get. So, if they figure out that Will has been framed, I presume that goes along with figuring out who framed him. Not necessarily, but let's say it does. What do they do with the next season? How does this work? This is not looking good for my sweet baby. Because to get out of this, someone has to outsmart Hannibal, and that is proving difficult. Hasn't Will made this connection between the stag and Hannibal? Because I feel like they're always appearing, like they've started to appear together. Like, has he already put it together, and now he's trying to like set Hannibal up to like expose that he's framing him? Is that the plan? Is Will capable of making that plan at this point? Like, there's 13 minutes left. What's gonna happen? If Agent Crawford suspects that Will and Hannibal are in Minnesota, you would assume that he would inform the local police department, which it appears he has not done, which I guess is a good sign. Is he gonna hear Hannibal's voice on the phone? Come on! Oh, Will, Will, you are so close. Come on. Is this scene not happening? Because I don't believe that Will has a gun. Unless he got it from, like, one of the guards? And Hannibal just let him have a gun? Or this isn't happening? Okay. Agent Crawford just walked in, and this is very tense. They've got 6 minutes, and I don't want the wrong person to get shot. Let me just say that. I don't know what's gonna happen. This is so tense. Okay. Okay, so... Okay. Will looked like he was gonna shoot Hannibal, so FBI guy shoots Will, but not to kill him. But he fell in the exact same place that Hobbs fell, in the corner of the kitchen. That is too much. Okay, Hannibal is still very dangerous. Crawford does not know, and the saying what the guy said, the show has come back around, and I still don't know where we are. You know what? I think Scully's got a secret. Does she know everything? Did a farewell of sorts mean that he's gonna kill him? Which, I mean, that seems like it'll be hard to do. Okay, so the episode's over, and that was not the ending I was expecting. Because it wasn't really, nothing is really actually resolved. Although I do think that Will definitely knows about Hannibal now. So I would then assume that season 2 is him trying to prove that. I would assume, because what else? I mean, he has to get out of jail if he's in jail. Which would mean that he has to prove he didn't do it, which I guess means proving that Hannibal did. So, on to season 2.